The importance of changing the oil from these machines on time, every time, especially in the braking period. In the previous episode, I brought you the GENMAX, the new GENMAX that I just got to test, the 4000iA. Well, but it all would show it to you and crank it for the first time. Today, we're going to do the first oil change on this machine. After 8 hours of running it, we're going to do the first oil change. I have all the stuff here, you know. If you've seen some of my videos, I have my little portable pumped machine just to get the oil out of it instead of twisting it and flipping it. And you've seen a lot of stuff in the internet, so it's kind of funny. You know that I'm using this for this machine. I'm using the Lucas braking oil. Traditionally, I use the Royal Purple engine as well. They contain what they call the CDDP, and then it says it helps out a seat in the pistons and rings and stuff like that. Usually, it's pretty good stuff. I'm just trying the Lucas, so I use it in this machine in particular and another machine previously. So, but either way, you can use the Lucas. You can use any one you want. I mean, I try to buy a good American brand just to have some quality. It's important all the time. So, I have previously warmed up the machine just to get the oil easy out of it. And we're gonna do that. My idea behind braking this machine's time is it's usually 8 hours for the first oil change, and then run it another 24, 25 hours, and then change it to fully synthetic. My preference, I use the Liquid Multi 540 fully synthetic. You got another brands. It's plenty of good brands that you can use, but they're also fantastic. So, you know, your choice, your money. You pick whatever you want. I don't make any money doing this. I just share my ideas on these particular things. So I have a little mess around because I have a request from some people about how did I build this little pump extractor. So I'm building one from zero. So that'll be another episode that I will put out there for you guys to see. So this one is like I say, I just pre-warm it a little bit. And we're gonna change the oil for the first time, and then we're gonna just add another 15 ounces. Actually, use as 15.2 ounces of oil. So we're just gonna open it up, and we're gonna go change this oil. As you can see, this is pretty easy. Just one thing, and then if you notice underneath the gas tanks over here, there's like a little lip over here that you can just pop in. Everything pops out real well. And as you can see me before in other episodes, I usually oil these things a little bit just to make it easier to pull back instead of hammer it down. I just put that there, little oil. Every time I do that, I just grab a little bit of dab of oil and put them in those things, and that way they get in and out easy. Put that there. So we pre-warmed this machine a little bit, and we're gonna get the oil out. Remember, this has a magnetic oil stick, so we're gonna check it out to see how it's what does it have or not. So we're gonna just crank this machine, and as you can see, this thing is pretty easy, guys. The way I do it, not much of a science with this oil pump machine. It's just no mess around. You don't have to be creating a lot of mess. There's a bit of metal shavings at the end tip of this. I hope this to capture this. I'm not sure if this is gonna focus well or not. But you can see there's some metal shavings in the end tip of this machine. So a little bit more than I like to see myself. I mean, probably the most I've seen out of all the machines that I have done the braking process. So this one had a little bit more than that, quite honestly. So there it is. We have all the oil out, and this is pretty simple setup that I have. That is pretty easy to do. This particular machine comes with an old with a magnetic oil stick, so you don't have to buy one. Like when doesn't have it included, so this does have. Then we have 15 ounces of oil to put in this machine, so we're gonna do that. Got it already pre-measured here, and this is the Lucas 30 oil, 30 weight oil. I'm gonna put that in there. There you go. That's pretty simple there. It's not much of a science to do these things, guys. Put this back in there. And that's it. Now we have brand new oil in this machine. Now that I'm here, I'm going to do a little check on the... This is your air filter here. I'm gonna do a little check on this one. Let me just grab something other one. Okay, let's do this a little faster. Okay, there we go. That's your old filter here. It's a little dry, so we can use a little bit of oil and dampen it up and make sure it's working well. That's all you need to do is just stamp your gloves a little bit and just put some there and make sure it works well. Some come pre-oiled from factory, some they don't do it. So anyway, we get this one done. It's now we did it. It's now pre-oiled there. It's pretty easy to work on it, quite honestly. Fairly easy. It's good. It's easy to access, so no big deal. You can access this pretty simple there. There we go. That's it. That's a brand new oil, and then the filter is there. Just damp it with oil. That way it's working correctly. Then we can replace this bag in there. So you can. This is a very simple process with this particular unit. It only has a screw on the bottom. It comes like it has like pre-drills over here. I guess they different models, different vendors might request different setup for this. So it comes with a, but this one has only one screw in the bottom. So we'll use that one. So as you can see, it's pretty simple to do this one. Like I say, maybe all the models, because they're bigger or something, they come with four corners. But this one comes only with the two corners there. So there you have, folks. The first oil change in this particular machine is being performed. Not much of a big deal. It's easy to do. The science with these machines is just to keep new oil all the time in it. It is extremely important to keep new oil in these machines at all time. It doesn't take much. It's 15 ounces. So basically, quart of oil will give you for two oil changes for this machine. So you can don't be shy. Don't be shy in buying at a good quality oil for this particular machines, and because that's the life of this air-cooled engines is good oil. That's the best you can do for them. So now we just gonna run this machine for another 24-25 hours under a little heavier load. We're gonna go probably now at a couple of thousand watts, just a little bit over 50%, and then we're gonna perform the last oil change, and then we're gonna go change it to fully synthetic. Right on there, when we do that, we're gonna do a sound test of this machine. To my liking, I think it's probably a little louder than my winds, but you know what? We're gonna test it to make sure the numbers don't lie. They look well constructed. They look, fairly well made. Now we're just gonna time will tell how they will hold to to the usage in the outdoors. So there you have it, folks. I mean, here in our channel, we actually don't just unbox stuff out of a box. We just like to test it to make sure that you actually do what they say they do. We're going to get this one tested all the way through. So keep watching our channel. We appreciate it very much. Subscribe, like, share our comments and our channel. If you have any special requests or any particular questions in regards to any of these machines, you just write it down there and I'll be more than happy to get back to you, as soon as I get a chance. So anyway, like I say, I don't make a living by doing this. I just like to share some of my mechanic and deals with these machines and show it to you guys. This is part of my, I guess, personal entertainment. So anyway, subscribe, like. We'll see you next time when we get these machines for the next oil change. We're going to do a sound test. We're going to compare these machines with a one generator, size to size, because they're engine-wise, they're the same size. The one might be a little bit more powerful, but they use the same 149cc engine with pretty much the same structure. I mean, they just sound-wise, they should be more or less about the same. So we're going to just test it to see how they are. I think the one is slightly inexpensive than this machine, and you get more. Anyway, we'll get to that part, and we'll show it to you in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and we'll keep coming up with more good stuff for you.